What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of kevmacvideos, True Stories.
That was it. I never stopped banging. I started banging hard, then I got so hard till it was a shame.
Welcome to another episode of kevmacvideos, True Stories. Today's story takes place in no other than downtown Los Angeles, Men's Central Jail, 9,000 floor, module 9400, and I'm running things up in there. There was this one guy, he was a twin from NHP, younger dude, pretty solid. Other than that, it's really just me and him. But I'm calling all the shots. I'm calling the dogs. If a brother got a problem with a Mexican, I'm addressing it. Brother got a problem with another brother, I'm addressing it. Whenever the Mexicans had a problem, they come to me. You know, I had done a lot of county jail time. I'd already been in prison, and I was from a reputable set, so I'd inherited this position. I embraced it, and I took it with pride. So I'm always getting at the Mexican shot caller and vice versa. And, you know, I'm telling brothers, man, you got a problem with another brother, y'all go in the bathroom and y'all get down. You got a problem with an other or Mexican, I'm going to make sure y'all get down right, and we're going to have your back. You know, that type of thing, right? And so I'm in there for a while. I get to know everybody, people coming and leaving. You know, everybody on the 9,000 floor don't stay too long. But at this particular time, the Mexicans are moving and switching and kind of let me know how they program as far as they have to keep their stuff in order, but they respect me and my hood. And so, you know, we had a great understanding. And, you know, whenever there was a Mexican loudmouth, I remember there was this one big dude from East LA. And he's hollering at me like he need a brother from LA. They called it the west side of LA. On the west side to distribute work to, so he could make money that way. And he was telling me how he would give like $1,000 off the going price. So I'm all ears. We talking and communicating. And I would like to hook up with this essay when we get out. But then one day I hear dude over talking about the mayates, and you know, he was a big old dude. And he'd get down and all this old stuff, and you know, the big brothers is gonna love him, all this shit. So I pulled his Mexican to the side that was running them from 18th Street. And I let him know, man, you got a loudmouth over there. You know, y'all don't like no loudmouth brothers. Check your people. So whatever he said to him, he toned it down. I quit talking to dude because I seen he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't 100. Like, okay, you need a brother for some work, but then you ready to get down with all the blah, 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 blah. Basically, what I'm trying to tell y'all is, this is my shit. This is me up in here, right? So one morning, dude from NHP say, hey, you know Tiny Kev Mac? I'm like, yeah, I know Tiny Kev Mac. And he's laughing though. He's laughing like it's a joke. And he up in here. I'm like, where? So he like, come on. So he take me over to this bottom low bunk. And it's this dude named Chris from Windsor Hills, light-skinned dude. Chris was on my block doing a story with baby S-Mac. So one day, S-Mac comes over, and we in my house, and we're just looking for something to get into. Baby S-Mac is a lot younger than me. He's more on the awareness tip at the time, with the gang antennas just up, raised real high. And I had these neighbors. They were Mexican neighbors. Well, the father was a light-skinned black dude, and the mother was a Mexican. One dude jumps in his Cutlass, and he speeds off. He takes off like Speed Racer in an old school Cutlass and goes up the street towards 54th. The fool spins around, squelching tires. And so I pulled my 9 out. Baby Mac had like a 4.5 Sig that looked like a 9. But he's down the block where the Mexican lived, 2-3 houses away. So this car comes flying down the street. He's in the middle of the street, sort of on the driver's side. So he's on the wrong side of the street a little bit. And I had a telephone pole next door on the corner of the property of my neighbor, in between my mother's house and where the Mexicans and Baby S-Mac are. Dude gets to bussing. He's driving and bussing. He got like a 25 or a 32, something that sounds like a high-powered pellet gun. He's getting off. Boom, 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 boom. And I get off back. Boom, boom. But I'm like, I'm still in shock. Yeah, I got off, but I'm in shock because this nigga actually busts on me. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. When I look at Chris looked up like he did something wrong, like his parent is getting ready to discipline him. But I'm like, that ain't no Tiny Kev, Mac. I'm saying to myself. And he say, what's up, Kev? I'm like, what's up? He like, man, let me explain first. I'm all ears. Explain, start explaining. So he like, look, man, I was in Wayside. The 4-tray gangsters rolled me up. Nigga hit me up. I banged 60 on him. They banged 4-tray on him. And he banged 60 on him. 4-tray gangsters rolled him up, balled him up and rolled him up. So he comes over to the county jail. And he say, you know, whatever discipline I need or whatever, you know, let me know. I'm willing to go through it. He not saying it as if he's hard. He's saying it as if he knows the rules. He know he got a discipline coming. I'm like, look, man, check this out. You honest and everything. I know you from the area. I know you ain't cut like this, but you a cool dude. Check this out, man. If anybody say anything to you, just come get me, man. Don't get yourself in no wreck. Just come get me. But there's already a Tiny Kev Mac, homie, so you got to change your handle. You not Tiny Kev Mac. So he understood. He was quiet. Before I know it, he was gone. So that was my experience meeting a Tiny Kev Mac that wasn't a Kev Mac, right? But he was from the area. So, as strange as things may get, the homie from NHP comes to get at me another morning. The new fish come in. And he's laughing again. I'm like, oh shit, what now? And he said, do you know Tiny Shiny Mac? I'm like, no, Tiny Shiny Mac. He like, man, that nigga got a big old bag full of store. He like, he say he from 60. Like, I don't know no Tiny Shiny Mac. Man, let me go back to sleep. He like, man, come get this nigga before we get him. So I get up, you know, we can't have that on my watch. I get up. It's this tall, light-skinned dude. I'm like, cuz, where you from? He said, I'm from 60. Well, what they call you? Tiny Shiny Mac. I'm like, oh, you know, I know all the Shiny Macs. I don't know you. So he said, I'm related to Baby Shiny Mac. All right, hands off. You related to the homie? All right, you good up in here. He said, yeah, man, you know, I'm just up in here for a little while, man. You know, he was more solid in who he was and what he was representing. And that Baby Shiny Mac name gave him a pass. But I'm still in my mind, like, I don't know this dude. So I'm telling NHP, I'm like, that's the homie's cousin. Hands off. He like, man, that nigga got store, man. You know he ain't no 60. I'm like, it's the homie's people, man. He like, man, he got all that store, man. If you give us the word, we gonna get him. No, you can't get him. No way. But he's basically the butt of all jokes, man. They popping a joke here, popping a joke there. They looking for a reason to get this dude, but I'm telling them, nah, y'all can't mess with him. I'm not verifying that he's from Rollin 60s. I'm just saying he's the homie's people. You know what I'm saying? That's when I realized anybody will claim the turf because they think the turf is powerful. They think the turf really means something, but they don't really understand what they're getting into. Just like how Chris got rolled up, Tony Shawnee Mac could have got his shit taken and rolled up too. Not that he wouldn't stay down, because he seemed pretty solid. He seemed confident in himself, but you just never know how it's gonna go claiming a set that you ain't really from. And a lot of homies would have went hard on them dudes. A lot of homies would have green lighted him or socked him out or told him they gotta roll it up. But because I knew Chris and he's from the area, you know, I had a heart for him because Tiny Shawnee Mac claimed he was related to Baby Shawnee Mac. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to Baby Shawnee Mac's family. But yeah, just wanted to give y'all that little instance, man, because I know nowadays a lot of people are talking about how easy it is to be from 60s and how hard it used to be from the turf, going through the Thunderdomes, the constant pressure, the constant bullying that went on in the late 80s and early 90s. Times have definitely changed. But that's my story for today. I got some more coming up for you. Y'all be sure to click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I tell all type of stories here. And we do live streams. You never know what gems you catch in the middle of a live stream. I'm out of here, y'all. Salute.